Welcome back to Humble. And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
Divine Lotus.
Yeah, and I do apologize to everybody out there at multi-streaming. I'm sure most of you guys are aware it's extremely complicated. We're trying to get the bandwidth with what we have in the internet access at home. Trying to work that with the computer processing power, which seems to be doing all right. But we lost 40 of you guys. We had a good power of about 40 of you guys watching the stream. I hope we get you guys back. Do apologize. You got to go into a new stream for Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, which we're simulcast casting and all. Hopefully someday they'll work through the kinks of this. It's not easy to distribute to 3 different platforms all at the same time. Yeah. But we're trying to get content out to you guys. I want to show you guys this brand new game, Union Arena. For those new to this that haven't seen this thing before, this is huge, guys. It's a brand new game from Bandai Card Game, where they're now releasing new sets every single month for different IPs within the shonen / regular good manga, the stuff that's really popular. And it's just, I'm loving this game. I think the design of it has been fantastic. The number one rule you should always pay attention to when looking at brand new games is the game fun. Because if the game's not fun, it ain't worth playing. And also on top of that, the second thing I look into is like, have you designed a way where I can afford to play the game and I'm not being gatekept by thousands of dollars necessary to play it, and I can still get the value back in the cards. Because as much as every single card game hates to admit that there's a secondary market, that's the only way your LGS stays awake. It's the only way you have the place to play these games. It's the only way you can incentivize people to willingly pay hundreds of dollars for product for a game. Like, it used to be back in the day, this is how old I am, you buy Monopoly and you get all the pieces, you can play the game infinitely. But if you're going to introduce a game that has new pieces, new sets coming out, so you've got the continued revenue, you've got to be able to make sure that the card game is affordable, and there are ways to make money on the card game. Because the card stores need to sell singles. The singles help pay for the electricity, pay for the events, pay for the chairs and all the nice utility, all the things that you have in that store. It's absolutely important that there's some kind of secondary market that keeps your game alive. Without that, the game dies. And I think that a lot of people trying to push the digital stuff now are going to learn. You can't keep games like these going. Like, I don't know, what was that one game that was like trying to get Magic for the longest time? Hearthstone? Yeah. I don't know where Hearthstone is now. I don't know what's going on with it. But I got to say, like, when you don't have a heavy return, you're not going to keep a player base. Because people are going to be like, what am I investing in? Why am I every single new set spending hundreds of dollars to get a couple pieces to play a game, and the only thing I'm getting out of it is the opportunity to play this game? That's a lot to ask of people. So one of the things that Bandai did right was create a card game where you can get hundreds of dollars of value for a card that's also like $7-12, I don't know, somewhere in there, at regular price. Like, this is not that expensive on the regular card, but this version is. And you guys could win potentially something like this today by simply clicking exclamation point join. That means in YouTube, in Twitter, obviously just comment in Twitter, or Twitch, where we're streaming from now. And this will automatically enter you in for the running for one of these 3 packs we're giving away at the end of the stream. So every single time we go live, we give away stuff. It's always in the theme of the game that we're covering. This one happens to be Union Arena. So Union Arena is going to be the community box. Community boxes are a thing that I've designed for everybody, where every single pack goes out to my community. I don't get to pre-pull. I don't get to scan and try to pull out the best value and give you guys the scraps. No. If there's something big in here, it's going your way. Are absolutely nothing more than a simple join me live and hit me with the exclamation point join inside the chat boxes. Helps me with the algorithm, helps me get out there to get to the people, and hopefully eventually someday we'll get monetized so I can actually afford to keep buying all these boxes. Let alone, the more that I grow, the bigger the products get. Like, I promise you that I'm always going to be giving more and more away as we grow. And you've been pretty rewarded for some of these things, right? Yeah. And Midnight and him got a couple good wins, a couple good pack pulls. I think we've had some really good hits on some of the One Piece boxes, and still looking for the big clippable hit for Union Arena. We'll see. All right, so this is round 2, guys. This is going to be Midnight versus Spencer, my Gone and Friends deck, which we'll get in the deck list in just a minute, versus the ever-evolving Zoldyck family purple Hunter x Hunter set. I can't wait. We're going to get into the deck list in just a minute and get to the second round of this amazing day of Union Arena as we all prep for JJK, which is pre-releasing this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys want to watch the very first video, we went over an hour of just all the beautiful art, the new cards, all the stuff that's coming your way. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm hoping and praying I get one of those serialized, but it's only 1 in 100. So
if somebody gets it there, there's only one thing to do though.
Beat them up and take it. I like that. Maybe got a lot of total clap, and then be like, "Oh, did you drop this? Thank you. I'll just take that." All right, let's get to these deck lists, shall we? As soon as I can find my mouse, there it is. All right, just a friendly reminder, everybody, if you want to find out all the deck lists that we're using on camera, everything that we're building within the community, all these decks are available at Lifelink Games, and we're all building these things together as a unit to try and build every single type of deck possible within the Union Arena landscape, at least ones that are worth playing. We've seen some numbers from top from Bomber. Specified Slot, I think, is a sleeper. Love the Stern Redder, the Awak deck, and the Asnot deck. These two obviously not available to this weekend. It's just something I'm working on. I will be building this Toto. As soon as the set drops, I'm telling you, I'm building this thing. I know I'm gonna. This isn't out yet, but I am so looking forward to playing Toto along with my what's her name? I'm so bad with names. Miwa, thank you. Just and his awesome idol star that he loves so much, because this one actually gets a power up. Or I think it's this one gets a power up, but she's out. It's just adorable.
Oh, you got Boogie Woogie.
Yeah, you gotta have the Boogie Woogie. Gotta have the Boogie Woogie. I can't wait. Love this. There's a lot of events in this one, a lot more than I'm used to playing.
Yep. But
there's a lot of interaction with it. And I think this is where this deck's going. I don't know how strong it's going to be yet, but I'm really looking forward to put this deck together. Can't wait. Check out my Toto Annihilation when the set drops this weekend. But back to the other decks. Going to my deck list. We're talking about Going and Friends. Oh, that's because I'm zoomed in. Nope. There we go. Going and Friends. Gonna zoom in here for you guys. This one's similar to what we just watched, except this one only playing 2 of the 7 cost. So my thing with Going and Friends was I wanted to have more room for the Gone hits, because I think, honestly, when this thing hits the field, it's a devastating swing. All characters get plus 1,000 BP. Killua is a great additional removal spell on top of the 4 fishing rods that I can play in my deck. This is another great one. As long as I have something on the field, I can KO just about anything when I play it. Hisoka, great 5,000 power. There's a lot of double action point cards here, times 6 double action points. So not too many, but I did want to, like, this card is so powerful. I wish I had room for 4. Legitimately wish I did, but she just doesn't play well with the rest of the Going and Friends theme here. The reason I call it Going and Friends is because this 2-drop. This one allowing you to look through the top 4 and grab, or top 5 cards and look for anything that's not gone. So that means Kurapika, Killua, or even Leorio, which is another card that you and I have been saying this card's the truth. Really good, especially late game. I know it takes 1 action point, but you can make Leorio a 5,000 power attacker, give it impact, like, just absolutely devastating.
Draw a card if they don't block.
Exactly. Just it has everything you want to see in some of these late game attackers. And as we've seen in the last match, there's a lot of times where people leaving one open Dawn because they had no actions to play. The field was full. They didn't have much else to do. There was nothing else to put out there. They didn't want to waste the cards and the resources in their hand. Like, there was nothing being played. So that 1 action point in the late game really isn't that relevant. This one right here, a little bit smaller curve on the double pips. Obviously, that one combo that I tell everybody, listen, I think so far every single color I've seen has this. I've yet to not see it. I'm trying to pull them up. So this ability right here says return another card with what costs 1 or less to your hand to give you a double pip. Obviously, this feels like a downside, but every single deck seems to have a 0-drop that has an on-play ability. And so long as you have a 0-drop with an on-play ability, this is a must-include ×4. It's really good energy production, only costs 1 energy, and you obviously means you're playing some kind of 0-drop. And you have cards like, where's the pile? Like, I played 2 that have on-play abilities. It's a pile right here. This one has a draw card and then place one card from your hand to the sideline. So it just filters to your deck. Really good staple card. Doesn't really fit the theme with any rateables, but absolutely necessary when you're trying to get consistency. And another fun card that I play that most people don't is Gon's Mother. Or
Amito.
Aunt Mito. It's his mom. Oh, all right. Well, I'm glad to be on your side of the streaming. This is something we're trying out now. We're trying to get our channel to multicast to all the different platforms because, as you know, when you're getting started, you can't just be limited to one, and you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's good to see you. Now, obviously, I can't see your messages. My multi-stream tool only allows me to see what I'm seeing in. Let's see. See if it's. I don't think it's gonna show up. Yeah, I don't get anybody else's chat in here, just for the Twitch stuff. But my mods helped me out. Thank you so much, Midnight, for being able to see your guys' messages. Remember that comment right there was enough to enter into the wheel for these 3 packs. So I will be having your name in there. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, another on-play ability I was talking about. I love this Mito. She gets an extra power-up when you play. So it's just one of those things really cool to zero drop out. It, obviously, early game doesn't do anything, but late game can be absolutely devastating. So I'm getting some utility out of these zero drops that often clutter hands towards late game.
Yeah, probably better to have Wing instead of her. Because it could be every turn that you get 1,000.
That's true, and that was just the 2-drop spot. And I agree with you because Wing, I want to talk about that. It was really good. My 2-drop spot being really filled with is gone. And the list is tight. You want to have in your basic makeup here probably around 8 to 12 different zero drops to make sure that you're getting your hits. The best I could do is probably drop 2. How many guns I have? 6, 8. I can't drop guns because I got the 8 to 4 ratio. I could drop 2 of her, maybe for 2 wing, because then it puts me at 10 zero drops, which is reasonable. And this, I'm not playing.
I wouldn't play too many of him.
Yeah,
yeah, just like 2.
Just so maybe that is an upgrade. I like that. Together we're even making better decks together. So wing the 2-drop is what we're talking about. Let's see if I can pull him up. Really good card. Saw him in yours, and it's like a card that most people have been sleeping on. Let's see if I can find it. That's a 4-drop. He's in here somewhere. Come on, Wing. The man taught them all about Zen. There he is. So my man Wing here, activate min, switch resting, choose a character on the field, gains 1,000 BP till end turn. Really good. We didn't get to see this thing in action too often because I think you already had the game pretty much locked up. But late game, guys, this can be really devastating to really punch through some of those 3,000 attackers and whatnot. I like that. I like that idea. All right, let's talk about Midnight's deck list though. You helped her build this quite a bit. You've been.
I gave her this stuff, but so she had all control of how she would build it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just gonna give her all that kind of credit.
Yeah.
All right.
And Joey, thanks for the subscription on YouTube.
Oh, we got a subscription on YouTube. Woo! Prod DM Joey, thank you. Oh, all right. Yeah, I need to set the layer so it actually recognizes that in this thing.
Yeah.
Good eye. Help us get to 500, guys. We need to get to 500 so we can get paid for this. All right, so this is the, again, on Experts, this is the Midnight's pilot pet deck of the Zoldyck family. And this one, talk about it.
So, what she definitely wants to do is a lot of late game stuff, I definitely see, because, well besides Illumi, because she's done it to me before to where she got double Illumi out by turn, like, 3. And just, I think I was playing a slower deck, so I literally was doing everything I would normally do, and she just was able to have the complete nuts and just 4 damage.
Yeah.
The game's halfway over.
Right.
Now I gotta start defending instead of worrying about my
energy production.
Up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is never fun when you have to completely switch what you're doing just to survive.
But that's the interesting thing about these. Like, each deck plays a little bit differently, and you have to know the matchup. It's similar to in One Piece. Like, if you don't know the matchup, it's almost devastating.
Yep.
Like, if you don't know how to play around certain decks or the combos they have, it can be the end of you. And this deck particularly has one of the few currently available manipulation capabilities. Where Toto, another reason I'm loving this, he can swap those energy line and try to manipulate the board. Where I'm telling you guys, when I start playing with this Toto deck, I'm going to start ripping things apart. When I can see a Gone deck, I'm going to be like, all right, pull that Gone forward, I'm going to kill it. If I'm against a Karapika, I'm like, I'm getting rid of all your Karapikas. There's no raids coming from that life. Like, when you can manipulate the life like that, or the energy line like that, it can be absolutely devastating. Which is why this deck right here between the Silva, which can move things, right? Silva
he snipes.
He snipes. Hisoka moves things?
Yep.
Yeah. You get Hisoka and Silva out, you're manipulating their energy line, you're moving things forward, you're making the blocks unbeneficial, forcing them to have to push those cards back up afterwards, which takes away from their energy production, which can be absolutely devastating. And then you can kind of like piecemeal take it out and surgically snipe and take out, assassinate a deck, which is appropriate for a Zoldyck family.
It definitely hurts.
Yeah.
Especially if you're playing green deck Hisoka. You got your energy line perfect. Hisoka's just like, all right, you know that 2 energy you just had back there? Give it here.
Yeah, give it to me. Nope. You can only play 3 cost. Like, oh, really? Oh, thank you. It does matter, guys. I'm telling you, especially as we've seen hitting the rates from the life, that could change the entire tempo of the game. And when you're taking that ability away from your opponent, devastating. And that's why I'm all in on the Toto deck. Like, I think it's going to be the way that they do it. Just manipulate that energy line, surgically kind of like manipulate it, and we'll see how it goes. We got some awesome gameplay coming with those soon. But please help me build a deck. I want Toto deck. I want Toto deck.
I'm trying to build my Yuji deck. My Yuji Sukuna.
Oh,
need it.
All right. So good. We have 2 different goals. Obviously, in your deck construction, you have 4 color, 4 final, 4 special. Always make sure you do that. I can see you, Porter. He's probably screaming in the chat like, yeah, Bisky's training. You got to have that in your deck. I'm sorry. You're right. It was an oversight. I got a little carried away. Got too busy. But want to make sure you maximize this. This is a maximum, not a minimum. You can play. You don't have to play any of them, but I highly recommend you do. They do change the game. Yeah. And the curve here, solid. Just not a whole lot of like extra curve here. 3 is really where you're going to put a lot of your energy into, because that's what you want to build up to. And just a solid amount of like 1, 2, 3 stepping up here. Usually you see the 0 a little bit higher, but I think because she's got so many different 1s, 2s, these 0s are less relevant. Yeah. You really just need to see 1 or 2.
I know she's got a decent amount of double energy for literally the lower cost.
Mm-hmm.
I think the highest cost is 5, 6.
Yeah, not really low to the curve here. 6 for the Ahsoka here. Kayla's both right down here. All right, so the one thing you couldn't hear because of the way the mic works here, but Midnight's telling us probably going to pump up to 4 here and 2 here. I'm not going to hit save, but this is what she's thinking about identity in her deck too. So this top end really gross. This is what you want to see in the front line, and we're going to see if she can make it happen on this second round. Best 2 out of 3. Now, mind you, on Union Arena sponsored events, it's best of 1, just like One Piece. So, do or die, the die roll can matter. We found out that green, you always want to be on the draw. And purple, what do you say? Mostly want to be on the play? Because as we're seeing, you like going first? Makes sense, yeah. Purple, kind of like with that Rush Renji deck kind of strategy, definitely likes to play. Likes to start it off. Doesn't get an extra card, but definitely can start pressuring the board state real soon, especially you can get those double attackers really early. Yep. Can steal a game out of nowhere. Absolutely. One of the things you guys couldn't hear on the mic, I do apologize, but my moderator saying that just being able to play early, even though you only have 1 AP, but being able to play out these extra cards and being able to push things forward first can absolutely be devastating, especially if that has double attack. So out here, looks like we got the Sapal, draw a discard. Now Spencer's brand new to this game. We might see some things where little mistakes from here and there. He wanted to get in on the early stages, but he's been working, trying to get his new job all settled up. So This is one of his first experiences. This is why he doesn't have these things come to play rested like he should. Skipping a few steps here, that Leorio should have been rested. But in the energy line, sometimes really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Some cards do, but not in this deck. It's not going to change anything whether it's rested or not. All right, back to Midnight on her 2 AP turn. This is a turn she's got to set up something and try to get up to 4, if not 5. Entirely possible in this deck on this turn.
Is the Mount 1 cost? I can't remember.
Yep. There's that bounce effect here. I swear this isn't like in every single deck.
Yep.
They really need to start making alt arts of these bounce ones because I'm telling you guys, if it has a 0-drop has non-play, you need to be playing 4 of these.
Promo premium stuff.
Yeah, right?
Just like, oh, here you can have this promo for this alt art of one of these
little bounce effects. Like, I want to see it. I can't wait.
Yep. Very nice.
Maybe we'll see some down at Card Fest because I know was it Gen Con got that special 2-drop going that I still need to get a set of.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's selling for like $15 a piece. I'm like, hold your horses, but I know I missed Gen Con, but that's a lot for a promo you were just given for showing up.
Another Finks, draw this card. She got a Silva.
Just really showcasing the power here of this bounce here. Double Finks activation, filtering through now 4 cards deeper into her deck. Just really good. All right, passing back. Now, we're likely going to see a 0-drop play from Spencer here. Maybe, hopefully, into another double pip 3 cost. There's nothing he can touch now.
Because right now, he's working with 2 energy.
All removable spells can only hit frontline characters.
Yep.
So, another thing where I'm saying it's so hard to manipulate the energy line. You have to have a deck similar to what Midnight's playing, where she can start pulling things forward. Well, this one, probably going to have to roll this one back here. He does have the 0-drop, so we know that the sequencing should have been 0-dropped in this one. See if he catches it. Should.
Hope so.
Zepal. So, not the right sequencing.
Yeah, let's just pretend it was the other way around.
Yeah, let's just pretend that he played at the 0-drop first and then into the crop again. But still legal play. This is one of the things where I know Spencer's learning. He's trying to get better at the game, like most people. I don't think you're going to be able to find veteran players. As much as you and I play the game, we're still not veterans.
No, absolutely not.
I learn something every time. Midnight going to her 3 AP turn. What I love about on the play, it's so easy. Just 1, 2, 3. Versus going second or on the draw, you go 2, 2, 3. So you got to remember, it's like, was I on 2 for 2 turns? It's real easy. As soon as you get up to 3 AP, that's all you get.
And I can already see that she has no Illumies, which is something you don't want to see.
All right. So she has nothing to raid on top of?
Nope. And I'm pretty sure Illumi's the only raid target in this deck, right?
Let's see. Hisoka's non-raid. And Silva's non-raid. Yep. So, yeah. The key to this one would be, like, you got to get rid of those Gitarax or whatever his name is.
Is it Gitaraka or whatever?
Yeah, Gitaraku. Yeah, Githead. Yeah. We're Pinhead. Yes, yes. Sorry. I just caught it after I said the other one. It's like, yeah, Pinhead. Do you think he took inspiration from Pinhead for that one? Like, getting all those little, like, orb things. He's like, it's not pin because it's a circle on top of the pin, so it's not the same thing.
What are they called? Bobby pins?
Yeah, bobby pins, yeah. All right, just playing out the Killua, generating some more energy. This one's, is that double pip? Yep. Now perfect, perfect, right? She has 6 is the most, right?
Yep, so.
Yeah. Near perfect energy production. This Killua has non-play, doesn't it?
That one?
No. Okay. That's when attacking. All right, so yeah, this Killua, when anything else gets sidelined, it gains 1,000 BP. All right, so we're going right into the Silva. Unfortunately, have to put it right in the front line. Good play, though. I mean, creates a defender, means that Spencer can't push through like a simple Zapile and get a free hit on life.
Yeah. I probably still would have put it in the just in
Personally,
case.
yeah. In the early stages, I like to keep it in the unless it's going to actually directly impact the board state. I like to put them, like you said, in the energy line because it makes them vulnerable to the front line, especially against the where you can pick snipe here. Like you don't want to,
Or
that,
that.
or that, or that, or you didn't get any use out of it, unfortunately, because fishing rod can't hit energy line.
Nope.
All right, nothing to hit from there.
Because put in the back, and if he decided to raid for whatever reason, then that gun's gonna be gone the next turn.
Yeah. Like depending on his hand, I get trying to put up a blocker, but you really got to be careful about the first one to go big with the big hitters
Yeah.
because that removal spell that people have been holding on to, it's going to be there. It's just right for the taking. Oh, you're fine. All right, so it looks like she's also got some removal here, but she needs to get.
She needs
what's that
three
one required?
Zoldycks.
Oh, okay, 3 Zoldycks. She's got 1.
Yep.
2 spiders because they're just too good. Sorry, the Machi Finks combo is just too good.
Yep.
You got to have those in like anything you're playing purple. Those are like here's 8 cards set aside. Okay, where are my finals? Put those aside. Where's my specials? Put those aside. Where's my colors? Put those aside. Okay, build a deck.
Yep, pretty much.
There's things that are absolute staples for every single deck. And I highly recommend anything with 0 cost on play effect, 1 cost bounce.
It's literally 20 cards. Literally, you just want for that.
Right. Because the way the deck plays, I mean, you know you have to put up the pressure and keep the pressure as best you can, especially towards these late games. It really comes down to who has the 4,000, who has the impact, who has the double attackers, like who's putting on that pressure to the point where the other person can't come back.
Yeah.
However, I have seen some games of these green top like go tall decks that come back from a devastating 2-7. So long as they're able to establish and keep their board state here.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Altar killer. Was this the same one as the one in the back row? Just Altar?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, nice. I love that Altar. It's so good.
She's got 1 kill in the back, got 1 up front.
Okay, here comes the
then
mom.
That's
Win
KO.
sideline?
Yep.
Yeah. Her ability win sideline, she gets to look at the top.
3 and reveal the Zoldyck.
Okay, yeah. Look at the top 3 cards and reveal Zoldyck from among them.
Then 1.
There we go.
Because she's got 3 Zoldycks.
I like that play. Get the going off the field. Don't take any more damage. Now set it up so now this green Gun and Friends now has to comes in Dion off there. Has to build up their front line. It's gonna take 2 action points, but he gets one of the top 4 into play for free, and this literally could be anything.
Yep.
It's perfect energy generation right now.
Also, I think technically with that Killua, couldn't you have moved him up to the front because you KO'd something? If you had wanted to. Because he can be moved up to the front line if something's KO'd, right?
Yeah. I think it was one of yours, but we'll double check. We'll have to look into that Killua effect here.
What did he end up grabbing?
Right now he's got a Kropika. There you go. Nice little 4K. This one only requires 6 energy generation to get a plus 1,000.
Yep.
He's got 1 AP left. I would not use a removal right now. I feel like he's looking at that.
Hunter's license, but I hope he doesn't try to use it.
Okay.
Unless he's got enough to do a bunch of stuff.
He doesn't look like he does. His hand looking a little shy on massive threats. He's got a removal spell. If he uses that this turn, I'm gonna cry. But he's new to the game, so he doesn't know. But though you only have 4, Ahsoka double. Okay, so puts up a 5K Ahsoka with the double action points. I like that play. I like that. But no, get your fingers off that Kropika. Get your fingers off that Kropika. Put Ahsoka out.
I'll put that Kirby.
Oh, okay.
Put that Kirby.
What?
Put it in the back.
What?
I mean, it wouldn't come inactive, and we're probably being careful that, hey, it's not going to do anything until next turn. So if she has another removal.
Fair.
Yeah, it can be moved to the front line if the character's sideline.
Okay, so if you wanted to, you could have.
Oh.
Yep.
So there was an option there. We could have had another Killua to the front line for another attacker. Learn it.
Or she could
Learn
have,
it.
yeah, she could have used that to attack, and then pretty much
Mhm.
you could have got one damage.
All right, so it looks like is he gonna swing here? I hope he does.
Well, I mean, if he does, she's just gonna block with
Block.
the mom and
Yeah.
search.
Oh, that's not to. Okay.
So it's like, I don't want you to search.
Fair enough. And she only had 3 cards in hand, so that was guaranteed going to potentially fix whatever she might be missing.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if he knows that she's missing a Lumi raid target, but
Yeah.
I can definitely see exactly why she wants to see and put that mom up front. I need my Lumi raid target.
Yep. But now also because of him doing that, she could push up more stuff to the front if she wanted to, so she could at least get 2 damage in if she moves something up,
Yeah.
which she does not. And she played the solo to the front again.
Okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Just future reference. Don't
Don't
put
put
it in
this-
the front unless you truly need
I
to.
know, I was debating between, but I'm like, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm trying to get more stuff to block, I think, more than.
if the energy line's full, but I mean, you got this perfect blocker right here. But if your energy line is full, I can see putting it up to the front because you don't want to waste the cards. But if you got that extra spot right here, yeah, put the silver here. Oh, we got a hit.
He could have blocked that.
Looks like okay, plus 3,000, and it could have restood. I bet he's beating himself for that one. But then again, no, if that would have been the pick, he wouldn't have gotten anything out of it. Yeah, and of course, no attack from the mom because obviously she's just gonna block. Attackers don't die on attack for this game; only the blockers do. So if it's equal or less than the attack character, the blocker will lose. But if it's higher, the block just bounce off each other.
Now move Ahsoka up. Then 2. Has he got another neon or?
Oh, Killua.
Killua.
Now that one should come into play rested. But because of Hisoka being 5k, that he can knock out the Silva.
Yep.
Please play that rested. How long before you guys came in there and told him to rest it?
I don't think nobody said anything to him.
We haven't seen him attack with it, which is good.
Yeah, that's one thing
He
that.
knows not to.
Yeah, he knows not to attack, but he
Hmm.
doesn't rest it. He's.
And
I guess
me,
he's.
I was also focused on Ren as well. He kept coming in and out, so I was like.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it fun having kids?
Yeah.
Finally, we're going to get to see a rest here to look at the top 3 to look for a Zoldyck family.
Well, I wouldn't have blocked with that
Why not?
because the Hisoka can attack.
Oh, that's right. Hisoka's got
So
double
she's gonna have to either
Block
take
with
double or
attack.
impact.
All right. Looks like she put a Sylvan hand. Is it any you find on the top? Looked like you almost added 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Just one.
yeah.
Okay,
one.
just one.
I will double check.
It looked like one. I was probably wrong. All right. This one gonna pump Killua, but too late. No, it's not. Oh, it's the return one. This is a sick color one that I really like. It's the only one I know that pulls from the sideline and puts something back right now.
But also,
Does she have any targets?
no, he didn't do the double damage.
Oh. No, yes, he did.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one at a time for him. They technically go off at the same time, guys.
Yeah.
So on double damage, you reveal both at the same time, and then you stack it any way you want to.
Yep.
But at least he did get it. He did get it. So that's good. It's kind of sad that the Illumi that she needs right now wasn't been, but able to get back the mom so she can search again.
And then I guess he remember that he never did that
Oh, that they
for the
on play.
Kurapika. Yeah.
Yeah. On play and when attacking, gets to look at the top, put it top to bottom.
Yep.
Good call putting Mojito down. Spencer's looking pretty clean here, though. 7 energy. He's got 6 life. He's got Hisoka, which is absolutely devastating card.
We got Kurapika in the back, which is another impact since he has 6 energy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got 2 impacts and technically double damage.
It's absolutely gross. And did you know that Hisoka's Gun's friend now? Canon. We made it canon. We made it canon.
Yeah.
I think that they legitimately have some kind of pseudo friendship, especially after like the video gaming arc where he helped him with the bungee gun to catch the dodgeball.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I know what you're thinking. Don't go there. I know what you're thinking. Don't go there. No, no. This man loves battle. He loves to
I
battle.
know. In bed.
He's the Ahsoka God relationship. It's weird. It's a weird one. But you can't have a Gon and friends
She
without
did it
Ahsoka.
good.
No. However, he is kind of low on. But then again, from the it comes into those attack triggers too, because if he gets one from life, then it's just gone.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna get our first attack in here.
30,000. So he's like, I'm gonna block with that.
Technically, you rest that to block, but
Yeah.
okay. We'll get him. We'll get him on this thing eventually. We're getting him on the sequencing.
So rest
At
your
least-
stuff.
The best part about this is he's not attacked with it on play,
Yeah.
unless it was from a neon that he did, which is legal
Yeah.
because it comes into play that way. He's sequencing, at least getting the phases correct with the draw, the push, the step process, the movement phase, and playing the cards, and then going into the battle phase. So,
Yep.
as far as that's concerned, he's doing good. He's doing good. The only thing we got to get him on is like in play rested. Oh, okay. Emperor time.
Another one?
Or the nice altar. Dude, this is one I want to finish the set of. I know you and I are in the same boat.
Yeah, 100%.
That card looks so good.
Yeah, I wanted it for the longest time, and when we did the 3-box opening, I got it. So it's like, well, she pulled it first, and then I was
Yeah.
like, "Can I have it?" She's like, "I kind of want it for myself." I'm like,
All right, that's fair.
and then next thing you know, I pull it. So I was like, "Oh, well, never mind."
I gave her a bit of a trade up here. I'll show you guys. I think it's going to happen on camera here eventually in just a minute. But we got, looks like 4K going in. Ooh, off the top. Kill. I'd keep that in a heartbeat.
Yep.
That is a great removal spell.
Yeah, the mom is, it says reveal up to 1, so they can.
Just one. Okay, so the mom just revealing one off the top. Ooh, that
But
been
no raid target.
stifled this whole game with no raid target. Does get another Illumi though. Here's the double attack. You gotta block with the mom here. You gotta block with the mom.
And I think this might be where they came out and was asking the ruling on Hisoka's double damage or impact.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them it's like it blocks
Yeah,
the
they're coming out.
double,
Looks like the
but
shadow.
still
Yeah.
get 1 through. They use double checker.
Yeah.
I kind of work as like a pseudo judge, guys, because I pay attention to the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, seriously, get on the Union Arena Discord. It's really awesome. They have all the rules and the updates, and we're doing the best we can with what we have. I don't think there's a judge certification program, so I'm really just trying to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah.
And we're trying to help each other. We've gotten a lot of calls wrong, by the way, in the beginning. We thought you could rate a top of a rated card.
Yep. But then they came out later, just like, no, you can't do that.
Yep, that's not
Oh,
a thing.
well, that's good to know.
Yeah. We also had, I think there was like 3 things that just shocked us. And I put it in Discord for you guys like to see, because there was a lot of things that were a little different for us than we initially thought. Yeah, going to take the impact from the mom. Gets to look at the top 3. Resolving that effect before looking at life. Smart. You really don't want to do too much at once. Try to keep everything in sequence.
Yeah.
It gets a little chaotic sometimes with all the triggers. Not near as bad as I've seen from like your Reiju deck. I've got 16 triggers to resolve here. That thing's insane. You play one card and it's just like, listen, I've got 4 things in waiting. Let me get through it.
So
Another Illumi from life. Dude, if she had the raid targets, this game would be going in the complete opposite direction right now.
yeah,
It's
because I
oh.
don't know.
It's like we're watching a reenactment of the anime here. Like Gon and friends just taking down the Zoldyck family. Like, listen, we want our friend Killua back. And here's Killua just holding down the line like, thanks, guys. Oh, Killua not so long. All right. Another hit. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. No. Oh,
Exactly.
And she's looking like,
oh.
is this really
That is
what's
not-
happened?
Spencer were like, what the hell?
How do you get all 4 of your Lumis with no? There's 8. We looked at the deck list. There's 8 rateable targets, and she got the top half without the bottom. It's like she's playing the Minotaur with the bull side with no human. What are you doing here? Oh man. Oh, I hate to see it.
Yeah, Zeus would not be happy without the bottom part.
Right? Accurate. Hey, look, she finally draws
She's
it.
probably like, really?
Yeah.
Right now?
She's at one life. She needs. And this is such a
She's
danger.
like, hey, let's do this.
This is such an unwinnable situation because you got to look at this. He's got 4 attackers.
Mm-hmm.
She only has 3 AP. That means she can only put 3 blockers up.
Yep.
So unless she puts up 3 blockers, and rating's going to take away from that number, right?
Yep, unless she's got any, what is it called?
Removal spells. But
That or
yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
finals.
That's the finals to reset. Like that. That's the only way you can get this. Which is another reason why, guys, I tell you guys to save those things unless you know you're going to put some real pressure on the board. Don't willy-nilly use your final trigger cards, the ones that restand APs, until you absolutely have some like big play to push or late game, because that is the only thing that's going to get her out of the situation.
Yeah.
4 attackers, 1 blocker. Even if she plays all 3 AP, she's only going to have 3 blockers. That means this life not so long, unless it's a final trigger. And everything she throws up is just fodder.
which I've only seen one final trigger in her hand.
Yeah.
I think she still has it on her. And there's the Lysilva.
Okay.
But she's probably just like, she might want to play that Illumi just because
Right.
finally got it.
All right. I mean,
Then she can choose to target something, and if
She
it
can.
dies, then she gets 2k. But
he's
Or two
in
cards
waiting as this other Karapika just sitting here.
Yep.
So, just threat after threat after threat. This board looks insane from the Gone and Friends deck. And Variant's just really hurting Midnight right now.
get to
There, hey, look, we got the other ring. So, use that final trigger to restand so you can play more.
It's like boom.
Okay. All right, so you can move 2. It's a good start, right? This has sniper.
Or she can only remove 1 because the Ahsoka's 5,000.
Oh,
So
that's
he
right.
can just block 1.
Oh no.
Or heck, he might just take it so he can just draw.
Yeah. 6 to 1. I just take.
Yep.
No point. It's not like one of these attacks comes through and it just like trickle domino effect. Hits 1 and it takes all 6 of your life.
Just imagine if there was a card like that.
Oh wait. Don't give you any of the ideas. There's this one card that says if it takes 1, it takes an additional 1, and then that is a 3 cost or more, then it takes an additional 1. If that's a 3 cost or more, it takes an additional 1.
Do that.
I don't think we'll ever see that, guys. I think it's just too overpowered.
Oh, he took it.
All right. I swear she pointed the other one. Oh, it's a double attack. Okay. So decides to take it and gets nothing out of it. This one I block out of. Like, out of missing 2 triggers, I'm like,
Unless he's feeling.
oh, no! Fishy run!
Yeah.
Fishy run! And nothing. Oh, no!
So, we've
This-
only
this-
seen one final from her, so
Okay.
Maybe we
There's a
could-
chance we
maybe we
could
could see
just
back
to
to back
final
track.
to final to final. We've seen it.
block it.
Does she
Or
block
no,
it?
she doesn't need to block because he
No,
can only get
'cause
1 damage.
Yeah, if you're gonna get
Yeah.
the final, you're gonna get the
She's like, go ahead.
final.
Final?
Yeah. No! Why?
All 4 enemies were in my life.
That's insane. That's
Oh,
insane.
Well,
Oh, both his Leorios. Those are the only 2 I have.
he's an assassin for a reason. He definitely knew where to hide.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Spencer were both like, what the heck?
That is. It's variance. That's variance. I don't. It happens. It. At some point, we would see this game at this point, whether it be on camera or not.
They were on the bottom.
Oh man.
At that point, I literally just put those like super specific places in it before I shuffle.
Right.
I blame Spencer because I can't remember how he did it.
Oh, yeah, he
He
shuffles.
divided my deck.
Yeah, he
Oh,
divides
yeah.
people's deck weird.
Dude, Spencer has this weird thing, guys, where when he's getting up there, he just like starts making 16 different piles and then cleans it up and says, "There you go, I cut your deck." It's hilarious
Yeah.
to watch. But hey, he punished you by having all those Illumis. But can you imagine if you would have had the Illumi raid targets available? That would have been the game for you to come back and just dominate.
It would
That many
really
rage
change
triggers in
everything.
life is so good. Like you'd had all those Illumis out there, and I'm sorry, it's hard if you get the Illumis out before I build a board state. I'm not defending against that. Like you're either taking my board every single turn.
And there you go.
There's a Spencer cut. All right, putting the first 7, then the second 7. Gotta say, I love these sleeves, by the way. These things hold up so well. Like, not sponsored, but man, I love it. He's got one. He needs at least 2 0 drops.
Let's see.
He's got 2. He's got 2.
Yeah.
He's got Mojita.
Yep. Zapalmito.
No, he pitched that. You greedy. Yo, okay, all right. I'm glad we saw this on camera. I'm gonna pause this real quick because I want you guys to look at me. In this game, you don't get greedy. When you got the 2, you got the draw, discard, you got yourself a decent curve. I don't want you mulligan because it could get better. No. Listen. There's like 8 to 10 0 drops in your deck in 50 cards, right? Anytime that you can play the hand, you play the hand. It's like Pokemon, right? Got a basic. It don't matter if it's the one you want. You play it. You go with it, guys. Do not say it can get better because it can get a lot worse.
Unless
They
the
can
curve
go.
bigger than he was. He says doubles.
Still, that was a playable hand. You keep that. I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't seen this matchup, but that was a playable, keepable hand. You are risking it heavy to mulligan that hand that was absolutely playable to get something that's like, oh, I have no 0 drops in the next 7. Cool. I'm going to stare at you for 3 turns. Like, that's not a game, bro. Like, you got to be careful, guys. In this game, you got to be careful. If it's playable, you play that hand. Get me? Play the hand. How appropriate. All right. So he had to shuffle in the 7 so he can get his new life set up. Looks like I can't really see her hand. Actually, it's probably a Mayflower right there. Can you see what she had?
Nope.
Well, looks like you gotta keep. You gotta keep.
Yeah, it's a keep. I remember I kept it. I think I was really debating on it, but I was like, I got 0, so I'll just.
Unfortunately, in this game, you just gotta keep playing if you have the 0s. If it's a playable hand, you got to. The whole point of the mulligan rule is just to prevent non-bow games. That's it, guys. You're not gonna have the perfect hand every single time. You're not gonna have the perfect life the way you want it every time. You just gotta keep a playable hand. That's a good keep. I like it. You got a 0 to a Finks. Finks is a good dig deep, get into your deck. I mean, he has a pile in his. You could have dug. You don't like what you got? It's fine. Chef Sopa in the chat. Thank you, Lo. Let's go. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that exclamation point join, Chef. Get in the running. I don't think we've seen a hit yet, and there could be 2 hits in this box. So 6 packs left, 3 open today. If you're out there on YouTube, you got to join us live, guys. And YouTube is live right now. So comment. We're adding you to the wheel afterwards. And the exclamation point join only works on Twitch. But I'm still watching, so if you guys comment, my mods are telling me what's going on. Saying they're loving it. You guys having a good time on YouTube. Good.
Play the mom.
It's a good one for energy generation in the beginning and great blocker in the end game. I really enjoy that.
You got the sister. What?
Is she a bounce? She's not a bounce, is she?
No.
She's not a bounce.
You bounced
Why did you bounce?
with the sister.
A what?
You bounced with the sister for some reason.
You cheated.
Well, I mean, just misunderstood which one that was. All right, Zepile, Leorio combo, obviously. Going off here. That into the 2-drop. Here's my Gun and Friends combo piece. Oh, jeez. I take it that was him coming in there. We're doing great, Chef Sofa. Really enjoying this new game. Got some great gameplay yesterday, and super looking forward to the next release this weekend coming up for JJK. There's a lot of really good stuff on Union Raid coming your way. Yep, this is the Union Arena stream on Sundays. Soon we're gonna have Gundam too. Like I'm really going hard with these Bandai games because they do it right. It's an affordable game, product that's valuable, something you get money out of, and fun. Most important part, it's fun. But Chef, hit that exclamation point join button. Here, I'll share what I'm talking about right there. Obviously, all this is pre-recorded because if I could do this live, it'd kind of be nice. Yeah. But we're working on it. We're growing to a point where I can start doing some live feeds. Right now, it just seems best. Most of the players that like to play, we watch their gameplay. That's the people that are mostly our audience most of the time.
Yeah.
That's why I like to record first. So this way they can, oh, I remember when I played this. Like, you get to watch yourself play.
Yeah.
There's a good play. Okay. So is finally on the field. So now she has a raid target and she has the energy for it. Right? It's yes, 5. This one you might not know has a double energy pit.
Yep. As long as
When
it's
she's
active.
yep.
I'm pretty sure I have her in my hand, the right one, because I'm going back, I'm looking up trends.
Where is she? What? All right, Gon and Friends. I love this one. This is another key to the Gon and Friends deck. You have to have Gon out in the field at all times. That way, if any of those raids get hit from the outside. All right, you got Neon.
How could he do that? Is that
Oh, I know. So you can play anything for 6.
So no, she's a double pit too. The
Yep.
one I was trying to do.
We have not. Have we seen anything like Neon in the newer sets? I feel like this is such a unique card. I've not seen anything that looks like it yet.
No, not yet.
Just really awesome. It costs 2, but it's a 2 for 2. And obviously you're playing off the top of your deck. But look at that! You get yourself a 4,000 power right off the top.
Yeah.
And no, why didn't he attack? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He didn't read her. See, this is why you put things in rested. This is exactly why you put things in rested. Because if it comes to play rested, you know it can't attack. Neon specifically says put into play unrested.
I think when I faced him later, I played it active and attacked with it. It's like, oh, you can do that?
Do that?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's busted.
That's why she's so good. She puts it into play unrested. So it's like instant attack win here.
Yep.
All right. Hopefully we don't bounce again.
Oh, she's got 3, and she could get rid of that if she wants to. And deal double damage.
Mm.
And it is because
I got to do that. I'm pretty sure I did.
No. This is
Well,
why we practice.
good
This is
up.
why we practice.
yeah,
Yeah.
drawn 2.
All right. Good play here. Obviously, I'd like to save those things for like the big 5Ks, but if you're going to get double damage in attack with this, absolutely worth it. Who gave him Dawn?
I did. He wanted to play my
Ooh,
smoker deck.
both the kill was
Ah.
gone.
Oh, that was a good compromise. That was a good compromise.
I was like, I'll give you the dog.
There's the Dawn. All right.
Hit both kills off of life.
That's pretty good. Because
Yeah.
Kilo doesn't have a get or a trigger ability.
Yep.
It's
So-
just a great removal
She
spell.
just knows that, hey, I just got rid of 2 of his removal things, so.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. That's the problem with Kilo there. You don't
Yeah.
want to see that. All right, there's the fishing rod. Yep. So the sequence in here, perfect. He read the card perfectly. Some people don't know. Fishing rod says specifically you have to have a card out that's stronger power, right? Equal to what you have. Because before this, the only thing you can remove with that fishing rod, even though he has gone out, is a 2,500. But he went Hisoka first to get the 5,000 power. That way he could use the fishing rod to get rid of this. Whereas this one would normally bounce to hand if you don't have gone.
Yep.
I don't recommend playing it if you don't have gone. Bouncing a hand. Another thing we learned too, if you bounce a raid card, the one it was raided upon goes to your sideline.
Yep. Which we did not know at first.
Yeah, that was a new rule that we figured out here recently.
Yep, I was just like,
Which makes more sense because like the Paladin necklace always felt like it was a waste. It was like, so let me get this straight. I'm going to return the raided card, and you're still going to have a raid target.
sidelines the top.
sidelines at the top?
Yeah.
The Paladin's necklace?
Yeah.
Oh, it does? Okay. Which one? There was a bounce one that was like really annoying. That just didn't make any sense. Like, why would I just give him an opportunity to reactivate raid? That seems dumb. There is an effect where you can bounce it. I thought Paladin's necklace was bounce.
I'm pretty sure that was sideline. Now I'm just like,
I mean, I'll
now
defer
you
to
gotta
you.
make me look.
I gotta say, I do love that both these Ahsokas are double AP cost. This one doesn't look as near as pretty as this one. This one's better.
Yeah. Unless you're facing something green. And then literally just like, hey, you know the energy line? Give it here.
Yeah. Little out of sequence in here from Spencer. Decided to push things forward before drawing and taking his extra draw here. This would have been his movement set where we could push the lower area up. Oh, wow. He's really going ham. I hopefully he has the energy for this.
Yep. Put in the sideline, draw a card.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, I was like, I thought so.
It could be like there's so many cards to keep track of.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's why we have the internet now, guys. We can look this up. All right, so Gone and Friends going to pick up Leorio. Should be adding it to hand. There we go. Should be playing that Leorio. No, Hunter's License. Okay, that's good. Needs to get that energy line there because right now he's in a dangerous situation with only 4 in the back. None of his raids are triggerable. He needs to have at least 5.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. There's a 5. Good line. Let's see. All 3 of these going to be able to attack because he did push them forward.
Yep. And she can only block 1. And there's a pile.
Draw, discard. Imagine the 0 cost Gone going to be the discard.
Or Mito.
Oh, Mito. Interesting. I'd have get rid of the 0 cost Gone before Mito. That's a good late game play, guys. I'm telling you, you don't recognize it's a good late game play. 5,000. Going to get the hit. Nothing. Up. And the 2.
Boom.
Unfortunate hit. Obviously, if she would have blocked, she would have lost 1 and Hisoka, which is not a good play.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't attack the other 2, though. Really surprised he didn't attack the other 2.
Like,
All right.
Ren went in there to touch stuff. Yeah, he could have done 1 more damage
At least 1 more. But again, it might be something that hopefully, Spencer, you're watching this VOD. Pick up from this stuff and see how you can improve your gameplay.
Unless, did he just play that guy?
They push both to the front line.
Okay.
Both
Because I was about to say with him, I don't know.
Yeah, right. No, these are the ones he played. These are the ones he played this turn with a couple bouncing. But he pushed these forward during his movement step. Right before his turn, he pushed this one out. That was out of sequence.
Oh, no, that was dragged up from Ahsoka.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Ahsoka play. It wasn't in the sequence. That's on me not paying attention. But I like that play from Ahsoka. Pulling up the double pips.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Because I know I've had it before where she's literally did Ahsoka twice to me, and I'm just like, oh.
Oh, okay. So I don't get to play energy cards anymore?
Pretty much.
I haven't got this one to the point where I
Oh, okay. Parenting. You had to get up and parent? Yes. Absolutely. It makes sense to me.
Yep.
All right. We're just currently waiting for midnight to get back from parenting. We'll see you soon. Have you seen the newest issue drop from Hunter x Hunter?
Nope, I'm on chapter 140 something.
140, okay.
Yep.
Because we're up to like 408 or 407. Right
Yep.
now. Yeah. Dude, it's getting good. I'm telling you. The storyline.
I believe it. Because I could have started where the anime had left off. I was like, you know what? I don't have much to read anymore. I'll start from the beginning.
Mm.
It's definitely been fun.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't caught up, what are you doing? You've had years to catch up. This man hasn't stopped writing. He stopped writing for like years.
Because I originally got up to what? I want to say I got up to the command arc. And then pretty much it was when he started going on hiatus and stuff because of health problems. And I was just like, I don't want to catch up and then wait.
Oh,
So I was just like, I'll just wait and then go ahead. And then he released a few and then went back and I was like, oh. I'm like, is this going to finish? I don't know if I want to read it until I know that he's
also
going.
his fear. It's also his fear.
Yeah.
I know that he's got a lot of regrets sets from the one of the sets that I hope we get figure gun. It's old. It just got a Netflix remake for live action like last year.
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I was like finger gun.
Yeah,
I was
Spirit
thinking,
gun,
I was
spirit
thinking
gun.
One Piece
Yeah.
when he said finger. Well, I was thinking finger pistol. I was like,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
heck are you talking about?
Spirit. It's been a while. The Spirit gun.
Old Yusuke.
Yeah. Looks like Hisoka was blocked by Hisoka. Restanding back his turn. Ooh, he's got the Leorio. We're gonna see some action with that. It's funny. I love how good that card is, but I never see it in action that often.
Wait, how is Hisoka blocked by Hisoka?
This is a 5K. It's a 445.
So how would it? Oh, that one.
Yes,
I thought
the
it was the
45
other
swing
way
into the
around.
5. No,
I was like, what are you talking about? I
no,
was like, her Hisoka should have died. But yeah,
no. 45 into a 5.
okay.
Guess we need some blockers, but again, without the Illumi hits and the Sylvas,
Yeah, that's definitely not good to see for her.
yeah, you need to see these power hits. It's all Spencer's fault. All right, so here's a crop that allows you to unplay and when attacking, look at the top and scry, if you will, put it on top or bottom.
Yep.
All right, here's the first Leorio swing. All right, hopefully going to get him a target for an Illumi raid. Let's see. Let's take a look at the top 3. Okay. On the bottom. Here's a gun. You'll see. Yep. Favorable block.
Let that go through.
Hey! Trident Ninja! Thank you for the follower. Appreciate it. Trident 8. Make sure you hit that exclamation point, join.
Why'd you do that? She blocked with the other mom instead of.
Oh.
I
Oh, for
think
the Hisoka block. No.
Yep,
No. She
you
blocked with the mom.
for the Gon when the Gon would have only been 1
Yeah.
damage, but now Hisoka's 2.
Oh, from Rior. All right. Well, I mean, I do have a lengthy thing I'll explain here. Stick around here towards the end of the match here. I'll explain to you how I deal with Europe. Deal with Europe. This is the thing that I do for any of our overseas friends. But thank you so much. Yeah. You do have an option for ways to get stuff. But I'll go into detail later. Let me finish the gameplay here.
She finally got Silva, but
All right.
at this point, I would not want to play him unless you
No,
have.
because isn't he double
Well,
action
she-
point?
Yeah, she has 2 finals in hand, so she technically could and then get everything back.
She's got to turn the table somehow. Right now, this kill was only holding down 1.
If I'd push up that kill, yep.
There we go. Okay, so both kill was online.
Then I'd probably put Silva in the back if she's planning on it, and then go back up. Well, she can do it, and she'll know she has Harmon Duress.
Okay. So activate final.
Yep.
Restand 2, so we're probably going to see the other Silva.
I don't think she has the other Silva.
I thought she had 2.
I want to see one.
Some kind of shiny card at the tail end here.
I see a Lumi. Draw.
All right, there's a Lumi. Into a Lumi? Was that Lumi into a Lumi?
Nope, Silva.
Okay, no. The silver was in her hand the whole time.
I don't think
I
so.
had a Silva in my hand, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Jeez.
And I got one from White,
Okay.
I think. 'Cause
Oh, maybe it was. The way she shuffled it in here. All right,
Yeah.
double Silva.
So now you would have
She
to
has
get
some
rid
good
of 2.
blockers. It's a good offensive board state. Now this one has an on attack, right? It gives a
If something killed, now that has 4,000. So
okay,
This is-
but yeah, it's still getting blocked by Ahsoka.
Yeah.
But now has blockers for these Gones,
yep.
which is fantastic. All right, back to Spencer. See what he's gonna do. Like, imagine he hasn't played any of his raids or big hits. Ahsoka really just holding down the farm. You'd think we were playing with the starter deck right
Yeah.
now. Like,
Pretty much the only way.
There's one of them.
Oh, there goes a Silva.
yep, here comes Snipe. But she had to get the blockers out.
Yeah.
This late in the game, I agree with us that like in the beginning you don't play them on the front line because you don't want to. Those early play removals, but
Yep.
when you're falling behind to a full board, you've got to put some pressure up there. And Silva was the right play.
Yep.
And she saved the underworld. Taking the dash back. She saved the restands.
That's
the right
right.
moment.
Because he doesn't have enough energy.
Oh,
Oh, he realized it,
needs
at
to get a
least.
double pip here. See if he has it. There it is.
Now he can do it.
Yeah. Now he has energy to raid.
Which, with that, I'd probably get rid of one of the guns.
Yeah, but hopefully he has another. His last one has 2 more AP because you want to have for this deck you want to have 5. That's just fine because there's only 2 Kurapika. See, getting in some work, gonna pump up.
I wonder if that's when I came in and I saw that. I was like, how are you able to play that with that?
All right,
So,
In this
get rid of
snipe,
one
killing
of them
up.
and then take a damage.
taking the middle. Silva. So that's a get, right?
Yep.
Okay. One of these boxes is gonna have to block the Ahsoka.
Yep. And that's impact. So. no
Oh wait,
reason-
doesn't this have impact and double attack on Ahsoka?
Yep.
So
She
we're
needs
waiting
to
for a
find-
final trigger.
Yep.
That's a plus.
Plus 3,000, right? Or
Okay,
is that the
second.
color? That's I think perhaps.
Oh no! If it was the power, she could have had something to block Ahsoka.
I mean, she's still technically good, but I mean,
But now it's got to be a final trigger because this has impact and double attack. That's why I love this card. It's just so versatile.
she's like, so
Silva. Oh,
Sorry, Silva's in my life.
so first it was 4 Lumi. Now it's all 3.
Yeah.
3 Silvas. Oh man, Spencer
The assassins
showcasing
do be
Going
hiding.
Friends. Powerhouse, good curve. I love seeing this thing. Porter, I know you're watching. It's a good deck. It's a good deck.
those assassins do be hiding now.
Yeah, they do. Let's go to us real quick. Trading Ninja. So the thing I was trying to tell you about, I do have things with my people from Europe. It is expensive to ship. That's why most people are like, I don't ship to Europe. It's like 20 plus bucks. It's a lot. But what I do is I save these packs aside for some of my European people. Like Chef Tree, I'm holding this. When this thing gets overvalued at 20 bucks, I will send this to you. If the contents are not over $20, I just keep the packs for you waiting aside. So like Nolan VIP, who was in here, I believe earlier. Yep. This individual has a stack also waiting. So when these 2 packs from Nolan get over, like whenever that stack gets over $40 or $20, Nolan's going to get this whole package all together, and I'll pay for that. And then of course the Alex Adon hat, who came in here and has an awesome rookie is waiting. These are my European packs. Like I keep all of these here for you guys from Europe, and keep them up here. So when the value of these things get over 20, I will pay $20 and pay for it. Other than that, I fought with the customs guys for one individual. I got like 50 cents worth of something, and customs just made it a nightmare.
Yeah.
Just, oh, I hated dealing with it. But if I can make it 20 bucks, I'll send it to you. So if you want to wait, and you're going to have to keep coming back, because it depends, because you could get a signature card and dang right I'm sending it to you. Like, hey, anything over the value of 20 bucks, I will send it out in a care package to you guys out in Europe. I don't care. I'll deal with the customs guys that way. But it has to be over 20 because of the stupid writing in our thing on here where it's like, I need a certain interest. Like, it's like one of those like DMV things where it's like, I want to make this worth it, so it's got to be $20. So I actually get like to can tax you with a moderate amount. It's just, it's annoying. Yep, I understand. Cool, thanks. Yep. So if you just hit I join for me, appreciate it. Hit this right here. We'll put you in the running for one of these 3 packs at the end of the stream. But thank you so much for listening to that diatribe. Yeah, I have deals for all the guys. I've shipped out to Czech Republic so far. I've shipped out to the Philippines and to the South America. So there have been shipping. They have gone out, but I've got to build it up because good grief, that shit's expensive. All right, guys. So that was round 2. We got to see Gon and Friends in action. I think we're going to see one more action with Gon and Friends, right?
Yep. Gunner Friends versus.
Ooh, green versus green. All right.
See which is the better green deck.
We'll see. I can't wait. This is actually both Hunter x Hunter, but they're built slightly different. And we'll check that out, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. And as soon as we get back, we're in the last round. And don't forget, straight packs. No hit from what I've seen so far. We'll be right back.
There's something about this girl I've seen. She's like something in a magazine. And I don't wanna make a scene, but I think that she could be my queen. I can tell you're shy, it's in your eyes. And somehow I recognize your pain, it's in your face. I promise you're safe. Just wanna take you out of here. She likes the way that I'm sincere. She likes the way I have no fear. I can tell you're shy, it's in your eyes. And somehow I recognize your pain, it's in your face. I promise you're safe. Oh, I never pressurize you. Only wanna dance with you. Feels like I'm caught up in a trance. Can come down all night. The city never stood a chance. With you by my side, it's all ours. So don't second guess. Let down your guard. Just take a chance. I feel the your voice is calling me, but it seems so far away. Every word you ever said, every feeling that you gave. Why did you let go? Cause I know that this is hard, but it makes me feel so down. Can we turn it all around? Pulling me to the ground, tears streaming down my face. My chest hurts, I can't escape. There's no going back now. Will you miss me when I'm gone? Will you think of me when you're all alone?
And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me.
Divine Lotus.
And we are in for the last and final round. You've seen both these decks already. If you're watching this VOD, probably between the two that had to get split. Because whatever, if you're on YouTube, yeah, you're watching this in sequential order, hopefully. Also, we do have this VOD out in Twitch now, or on YouTube, excuse me, and live stream too. So if you guys want to watch through it, skip to which ones you want to see, which games you want to see. You want to find the news, check that other VOD. We got all the news, all the things that are coming your way. Definitely recommend you checking that out, because we got a lot of things talking about the Bandai Card Fest. We've got the new spoilers, the new values of certain things coming out. We got all the new cards and the beautiful arts that are coming out. We talked about it all, guys. Like, reserve the 29th. You can get your last chance to join the World's Union Arena at Bandai Card Fest. There's a lot of really cool things you can get down there. We had a lot to cover in the first hour. So if you want to watch the news, check that out. If you want to watch the gameplay, just skip to the gameplay, because that's what we're going to get into when we find the final round between Hunter x Hunter Green and Hunter x Hunter Green. But two different Hunter x Hunter Greens, guys. This is my version of Gone and Friends, where I think personally mine's a little more consistent because it's lower curve and it hits those numbers and hits those things where you want to, where the other Hunter x Hunter is a little bit bigger. Means that they're playing more of those 7-cost Karapikas, which means they're going to have more power in the late game. Which one is going to be able to take out? We'll let you guys know after this. We get into this round between Spencer and yourself here. Spencer piloting my deck, and again, he's brand new to the game. We're trying to get him into it. Hopefully, he's going to represent us well down in Worlds. This right now is my pet favorite, and as soon as JJK comes out, guess who's going to boogie woogie his way into the championship round? Because boogie woogie, I'm telling you, this deck looks so good. Looks so
Be
good.
careful.
I love me some boogie woogie. Let's get into it. All right, let's get these deck lists up so we can see what we've looked at. Want to remind everybody, if you want to see these deck lists, come check out on Xburst. I'll put the. So let's get to one of the decks I'm going to look at first. So I want to put that actual link to the deck. You guys can follow me in this application. You can become a member, just link it up with your Google account. You can use this application. I love it for building decks. It allows you to see what's coming. The guys are doing some amazing work here. We got two guys that we're really got the backs of. We're not supported or partnered with them. We're just very, very thankful that Xburst was able to put something together where they can see the new cards. You can make decks. You can play with the numbers. You can look at the stats, which is extremely important when doing deck construction. Where is my mouse? There we go. You got your curves. You got to make sure your counts are right. You're playing 4 final, 4 color, 4 special. You can see your characters to events to sites, and of course you can put your APs in here if you want to. But this is probably the most important value right here. Looking at your curve, seeing where things go, you can see this one a little heavy on the 5 cost here, going tall, but we'll see if we can get there. That might be something that indicates maybe I should play a little bit lower, maybe, or maybe it's perfect. Maybe this is everything you need to make sure you're always hitting that dreaded 7 drop. But also you get to see the draw active, the triggers. Like you get to make sure that you have a good ratio of triggers within your builds, because those are important. Trust me, when taking those lives, games can change based on the triggers you have available. So really important to try and stack your deck that way while you're building your decks and trying to figure this out. This is Divine Lotus's deck. Tell me about it. This is yours, man.
Pretty much just basic things of Kurapika. Try to get to 7 and start swinging with Impact, sniping things on board with Emperor Time, as well as when you play Kurapika.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was trying to kill everything. Kill all the spiders.
I want to pull this up here so we can. Another really neat feature of this thing is I get to pull these cards up so you guys can see the card giant mode, so you guys can see what this thing does. So this one's 7 cost, extremely expensive, the most expensive currently in the card game. I do know it does get bigger. There's actually some sets that got 8 costs coming out here, which that's pushing it, because you can only have 4 energy production in your back row, and 2 currently is the most. There is a 3-1 coming soon. But there's currently only 2 double pips you can get. So the most amount of energy you can produce in any back row is 8. So this is very dangerous. This means he needs at least 3 double pips and 1 single pip in his back row to make sure that he can play Kurapika, respectively and on time. With this one, on play, you get to choose one. Your opponent's, you can either put it into Fresting, or you can give it Snipe, which then allows you to target one of those things and remove it from the board. So an extra piece of removal. And when you have a 5,000 BP, which is getting covered up a little bit by Chef Self-Esteem, but you get that 5,000 BP, that is the strongest card we've got currently printed within the set. And there's this in Yamamoto. The only 2 that have 5,000 base power. Hisoka.
From the start deck.
Oh, that's right. Hisoka from the start deck. That's right. Yep, the one I play in my deck. Yeah. Do you play it yours? Did we see that?
Nope. I got the other one that forces you to block them.
Okay. Yeah. A little bit on preference thing here. We'll get into my deck list in a little bit, but yeah, there's 3 that we've seen at 5,000 base power. This one obviously can get up there. This card that you and I are like heavy on. I love this card. Yeah. This is the Oreo, absolute powerhouse. Obviously, it requires you to pay 1 AP to get it up to 5,000 base power, but it gives it impact. And if you don't block, you draw a card. So people mostly avoiding this because I don't want to invest 1 AP to do this. But if you play the game as long as we have, you realize in the late game, 1 AP don't matter, guys. If you got the power, you got the pressure, this can really be impactful to make sure that you're getting those last bit of hits in. And really powerful card. Really cheap. 4, it's not a rated target, so it's one of those things where unfortunately you can't get it from life this way, but really strong. And it has a really good active trigger. I like this one. Being able, depending on when you get hit, being able to give one of your characters plus 3,000 BP just guarantees you a block next turn, so long as it's not the last life you took. Yeah. But really good card. I love this thing. I think it puts in a lot of work when we get to see it. Obviously, we're not hard up on 4 of them because it's a lot of investment. You don't want to be playing these early game too much. And you really, similar to what we saw from the Zoldyck deck, you want to put these guys in the back row. Let them generate that 1 pip of energy until you're ready to use them. Yeah. And when you're ready to use them, clean house, guys. Clean house. It's a sleeper. He sits in the back. He's just generating that 1 energy for you until you absolutely need him. And bam, you're coming in with a 5,000 with impact. Or draw a card. Like you're drawing answers. It's a really good late game answer.
Unless you're just trying to bait out some stuff sometimes.
Oh, yeah, you could be baiting out some removal spells because he does warrant 1. Yeah. There's very few cards out here. Well, I mean, looking at your deck here, I'd say this warrants removal, this one warrants removal. Obviously, this warrants removal, and clearly this one warrants it. And this one right here. Everything else, no, maybe. No, maybe. And no. So, like, more than 50% of your deck, don't waste your removal on it, guys. So you only get 4 that are static to an event card. And then, of course, with me playing Gone and Friends, the other deck, my deck. And the reason I like it, let's go to tab 2. Gone and Friends has Kilowatt, which is an additional removal spell. This one from the starter deck, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Just double checking. Let's see if I can find it. Pull this thing up here. I wasn't playing the raid one. It didn't have enough of an impact. And I didn't want to have to play more Kilowatt 0 cost for the raids.
Yeah, and you're right, he doesn't have impact.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. But this one, really nice. When played, choose one character in your opponent's front line. BP equal to the highest BP other than the character on your field, equal to or less, excuse me. So you have a 2 action point, but this is an extra piece of removal, which can be absolutely crucial in this game. Having enough removal in here to make sure you can answer the big threats, absolutely paramount. And that's why I play this. I enjoy this version of it. I think that I can properly play with all my favorite Gone and Friend cards and have the amount of removal necessary. Because the bigger difference between the two of ours is Fishing Rod versus Emperor Time, right? Emperor Time, really powerful card, allowing you to turn your Karapikas into massive hitters with ability to draw. And does it give it snipe? Yeah.
If it's a Karpika.
Yeah. If it's Karapika, gives it a snipe, and then so he can take out the best piece of your board and then draw a card afterwards. This one, no draw effect, but wait, I don't think there's a draw effect, is there? No. It basically removes it versus bouncing it if you have Gone on the field.
Yep.
And really good card, in my opinion. I really enjoy it. This is why I preface having some kind of Gone out. I like the ability of using this 2-cost Gone, something I don't think you can do because you only have one target, which is Karapika, right? Yeah.
Well, I have Leo.
Leori, yeah. So more limited to play these 2 drops. I love this card. I think it's phenomenal. Being able to look at the top 4 cards of your library, grab one of your non-Gone cards here, so I can get my Kilowatts, can get my Karapikas, can get my Leorios, and just add those to hand and keep the consistency going. 25, not bad for a 2-cost, and just a good solid card all around. And obviously, I'm playing this version of Ahsoka. So you can pull it up. This one having 5,000 base power has impact 1 damage 2.
Yep.
So if you don't block it, you're taking 2. And if you do block it, I get one of your characters and I get a life. So really super powerful strong card here. It does take 2 action points, which you want to be very limited in that. Because I think out of the 2 of us, you have 4 2 action points, which is the Neons.
Yep.
And then I have 6 with 2 Hisoka, 2 Neon, because this card's so good. Yep. And 2 Kilowatt for the extra kill spell here. Showcase Neon, because guys, I seriously cannot talk this card up enough. I wish I had room and space for it. But where is Neon? Where is she? Show me my girl. Show me my... There we go. This one, when played, top 4 cards of your deck reveal up to 1 character card among them and add it to your hand. If the revealed card character has 1 AP cost and you have the required energy, you may play it as active on your field to perform a raid with it instead by adding it to your instead of adding it to your hand. Place the remaining cards in the bottom of your deck in any order. I just shuffle it up, put it up. But this one basically putting great energy on the back row. Comes as a 2-for-1, so you get your double pip energy that you need in green, and puts out an active attacker,
yep.
Which is usually really powerful. You can raid with you can even get your Karapika 7 cost if you
yep.
have the energy with it. And she might be the one card that makes you 7 energy. So you just instantaneously put out your 7 cost Karapika. And combo. This girl is outstanding. I really wish they did an altar.
Yeah, it would be nice.
You're right.
Like her using her Nin ability.
Oh, yeah, it would be really cool. All right, one can only hope. We'll see if this thing stays in the meta past JJK, but we'll find out. These are the decks. Green versus green. Tell me in the chat what you guys think. You're going to take this one down on what should be a slow, but apparently from the timer, it's not a slow match. Green versus green. You're both trying to go big. And you remember
I
who won
think
the
green
timer?
might have it.
Yeah, I think green has this one. Yeah, it's good analysis. That's why I have you here, man. Like, it's perfect. Oh wow, they're playing real fast here.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, this is not 2 times speed, guys.
yeah, I think one the
you
dice
haven't
roll.
even shuffled the deck for the mulligan.
Yep.
And he's just like, I'm Zapiling.
Yeah,
What?
okay.
So when I asked him to do this, was he's like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I think he wanted to try to hurry up and
Practice for
get
the
to-
Yellow Cup.
Yep.
That was a fun time. Really nice to see some of the locals, some of the guys up from Nova come out and check us out. That Yellow Cup was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing that live tomorrow with me and Little Pound Cake in the house, showing you guys the off-meta Yellow Cup.
All
right, go.
And then, do I have him?
The bounce? Nope. Okay. 0-0. Not bad. 2 of the cards important for your deck because both of those are raid targets.
Yep.
It's a pile of dropping a kilowatt, which means he probably has something pretty strong because that's a hard one to give up.
Yeah.
Either that or he's got a very off hand and he's trying to get some energy here. So he's discarding some of the high rolls. Ah, there's the combo. Love to see it.
Yep. I definitely.
No.
And
That's
then-
not legal.
Yep, I called it. I caught that. I was
Good.
like,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
There we go. Good catch.
Yep.
So Zapile, gonna draw and discard. This is why, guys, I'm telling you, these bounce effects are so good. Just filtering through his deck, fixing bad hands, because it can often happen. The variance in this game is extremely high. But waiting for his discard.
Yep.
You're just gonna keep playing because you want to play through this thing.
Yeah, he was
You
trying to
should
be
discard at
fast.
some point. Oh, here's that wing card we were talking about earlier. And we're going to restand. Ooh, an early Hunter's License use. Really must be trying to put some pressure on him.
And I was just like, I need energy.
Okay, that's fair. So now producing 5, you're still
And then, yeah, he ended up dropping that.
too short.
I was like,
No,
well,
Leori to the front row.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I couldn't put nothing else to the back unless I just want to get rid of stuff.
And it's not worth, right? You got two raid targets here with Gone and Karapika. Wing you want to keep here for the activate main.
Yep, the only one I can play off raid would be gone though.
Yeah.
Because I need 2 more energy for.
Which means you need 2 more double pips because what you've got right now is not going to cut it.
Nope.
Going to friends, did we see what he got in hand? That.
Yep.
All right, so he's going to pump this up with Impact 5. Going to get the first life
Yep, I
swing.
was just like, all right. And then I was like,
Leorio.
well, I would have liked to have that.
Right.
The final.
What you do? I mean, early game, I don't like using his 1 AP effect. I mean, you can, but okay. Going to get an extra free swing. There, you don't even need to use the 1 AP. You got an extra swing here.
As well as I'm just like, I need
Oh,
energy.
yeah.
So I'm at 6. And then I was like, okay.
Now you can start developing the board. Maybe your own Gone. Yeah, there we
It's like,
go.
hey, I liked what you did. Let me do it too. Another 4.
Impact. Okay,
Yep.
I like
So
that.
I'm like, I'm dealing more damage.
Yep,
Let me get 2 life from you, please.
exactly. And it goes on block too, so you get to draw a card.
Yep.
If you remember. All right, and there's a get.
Sweet, dude. Nope.
Did you? No, you forgot to draw. We rarely get to see this thing in action, so we just forgot.
Yep.
This is awesome draw ability. It's also included on it. But now it's going to be on Spencer here to hopefully get something 7 to start sniping. Oh, here we go. This is it. Perfect 7 energy production. Looks to the top 4. Are we going to see a raid? We're going to see maybe another big hit. Obviously, Killua is not. In Hisoka, you can't because it has to be 1 action point. But could be something big. Also, could just be another body for an attacker. I don't feel like, even when I hit little, I still feel like I hit. Because it's just a nice 2 for 1. And his energy line's there. Ooh, he says, nice Leorio you got there.
Yep.
I'm going to do the same thing. All right, so are we going to use the action point for the effect? Are we going to play something else out here? Oh, it's Hunter's License. Okay.
I was a little surprised when he did that. I was like, interesting.
But he's got to make you sweat. Oh, here we
Yep.
go. Here's the snipe. Oh, boy.
I was
He's
like, I see why
taking-
you did it now.
There you go. Getting the energy line, keeping it 7 so his life is good. That means if he ever hits that other Karapika from life, he's going to be able to play it.
Yep.
Oh, man,
And
the
then I
snipe.
was just like, all right, he's probably gonna get rid of.
I go
maybe.
Leorio all the way. I'm not allowing you to have that 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was reading it.
He's got it on his
Yeah,
board.
so I was like,
he's, like,
okay.
he's like, let me read that card. Did you sell him?
Yep.
It's like you have the same card.
So it's like boom, and then I play one from my hand that's 2 or less, right?
Okay. Is that the color?
Yep.
Yeah. So this one.
So I'm just like, hey,
All right, here's
wing.
wing. So you get a blocker, and this one, yeah, this, it has impact. So.
Yep. So I'm just like, yeah. It's like,
Ooh,
hey,
do you
but
have
guess
energy
what?
though?
Nope.
No.
I have 6.
All right, Leorio just obviously gets blocked
because I would block and just get rid of wing because I'm like, I don't want him up there.
well, you could do that, or you could block favorably because he didn't pay the 1 AP for the impact.
So move him up,
All
and
right,
then probably if I
Double
have
energy.
2 calls, then
need double. There we go.
I'm like,
Trifecta.
yay!
we
Don't
have
have
7.
enough.
So now you can snipe the other Karapika. This is the dangers. Like the first one to get played. You know, now you're making it vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna snipe that. That's one thing that he always does. That as soon as you do snipe, he immediately puts it. I was like,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
gotta
wait
wait
for
for
an
the attack. Yep.
I was like 4,000.
Okay. Gonna take. That's nothing. Beautiful art.
It's
Though.
4,500.
It is
He's like,
helpful. All right, so this is gonna be on him to get a. I don't know if a fishing rod. He needs to pay an AP to a fishing rod that Karapika away. Basically, I'm saying he needs to pump the Leorio to 5K so he can actually fishing rod that away. Or
And then-
no,
There's another one.
Crop. Here we go.
Which one thing, and definitely, I mean, you can, but I hate doing it. Is pretty much using the 2 cost raid because that's double energy.
Mm-hmm. Are you double checking that? He had it. He had it. Oh no, this is the trade. This is the trade. Yeah. I actually was able to trade Midnight for this one. Now I gave her a very good card. It was my only foil AP I've been able to pull so far. So it was a good trade. It was a good trade.
She showed me.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, the Alta. Yeah.
And then as you can see,
Altar Silva.
got another gun too. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Boom, does that? I'm like Emperor
Emperor
time.
time.
Give her that
Ooh.
one.
All right, getting attack away versus going after the
The attacks. I'm like, go ahead.
because that's an interesting play here.
Neon.
You didn't go for getting rid of the most power, but you knew you had to get that attack away because it's
Yeah, because there's no way I'd be able to block it.
yeah. All right, 2 to 3. Game's playing fast. This is on you to get built up. You got 7 energy. We know that you. Wait, did you already use the one we know about? We saw you pick a Karapika. Have we seen that one? 7 cost. Was that the one we saw?
I think that's the one that I just saw.
Okay.
That he got rid of.
All right.
So I use 1 to draw.
All right. So movement phase, you're gonna push one up. It's a 4K.
Oh, right now it would be 3.
Yep, because they only have 5 energy production. It needs to be 6.
Yep.
Good catch.
Then
Okay, here's 6. A little dangerous.
the
Emperor time. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm
Now
gonna
you
do
have an
that
answer.
snipe so I can get rid of that one at least.
Yeah. So this one's gonna give you the plus. He's got plus 3K, so 7K. 7K. 7K
Yep.
with snipe. Yep. So he's gonna be able to snipe this Karapika.
Yep. But
Showcasing just how strong.
I hate to use it because he doesn't have impact. I just get rid of it. Which
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll do that.
You have to though.
Do
And those
that.
both of it, like I don't know if you know my deck structure. That's the last Karapika you gotta worry about. So Lurio,
Get rid
that
of that.
one,
3,000.
yeah, that's not gonna do anything now.
Yep.
All right, back to his turn.
It looks like I forgot to draw.
You did again.
I don't know why, and I've seen it happen with a lot of people too. Emperor time, everybody seems to forget to draw.
Right.
Me included. I'm just like, why?
All right, so here seeing that late game impacts. This is double impact. He's just going for it. He's not. Did you tell him he has to add stuff to the field here? Nothing. All right. Here's a 4K impact. Just trying to speed through this thing. 'Cause- Oh, the
I'm like,
raid.
didn't
It
need
can't
that.
do it. Yeah. Spencer putting in some heat with Donan Friends. Now, this one you're gonna be able to pick the draw. I think the last one you
I think
no
I
he
did.
you
Yeah.
picked the draw.
Yep.
So wow,
Yeah.
pushing green into the play.
Yep, but I
It's
wasn't
some impressive
able.
gameplay.
I wasn't pretty much because I had the draw, but I didn't. He obviously had a lot of his 2 costs or 2 energy, but I wasn't able to. So he was able to see it. I wasn't. So he was able to do his stuff a lot faster than I was able to. So I was like, okay, that's great for him, not for me, but
Right.
maybe next time.
All right, we're gonna see that. Not too bad. That wasn't a 3-cut. That's not terrible. You can tell Spencer's in a hurry if he doesn't want to fool around with cut the deck. All right, let's see if we can see his hand. Let's see. I got looks like a 0 and a 1. Immediately, this man is greed. Greed. I don't know. Maybe I didn't get a great look at it. Maybe
that
he only had
time,
one zero
I think
drop.
I had 1-0 cost and like 2 calls, 3 calls, so I'm like,
Yeah, you
I
can't.
can't do this.
1-0, not good. If you got a 0 and a 1, sure.
As long as it's that later.
Well, I think that's the only ones we play.
Yeah.
Is there any other ones? I mean, there's some different ones in the purple, but when it comes to green, that 1-drop Leorio, I think is the only one thing we play in 1. The next thing, the next cheapest one's gone at 2, and the wing at 2.
Yep.
Which I appreciate the advice. I need to add those 2 wings.
And then I also have the Kurapika too, the one that gets impact if there's 5,000 or more.
Mm-hmm. All right, Zepal, great. Always good to see in the opening hand. Allows you to fix up that draw. Zepal to Zepal. All right, get rid of the extra. Might not need it.
So I'm just like, okay.
All right, double AP. Here we go.
1 for
Zepal.
Zepal, draw. Then what do you want to get rid of?
See if you got that 1-drop Leorio. So
Kurapika.
get up that combo.
One.
Yeah.
Hey, I got him this time.
Yes. Still the best start you can have in this game. Seriously.
Yeah.
Getting the on playability, draw, discard, get the Leorio, bounce back. Got 2 energy, and now you can play Zepal next turn to see another card. Get that much further into your deck. All right, another Zepal. Man, the trifecta of Zepals here.
Yeah. Of course, I like seeing that because I'm like, oh, he doesn't have Leorio. So
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm good. Then we got rid of
So you
Nito.
think. So you think. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it?
Uh,
Is it the Leorio time?
Nope.
No, going to friends. I saw it.
So I was just like, that's good for me.
It's pretty good. At 3 energy, not great, but hey, there's one of the first double pips we need to see. He's gonna have to pass the turn. And you taught him. He's putting him in rested now. Look at you, coaching this man.
I think it's because he saw me put them all in rested, and so he's just like, oh, maybe I should start doing that.
Ooh, this is a really expensive hand. He's really gonna have to hope that he can start.
I drop another Kurapika, so it's like, okay. Then
He's got the top end of my deck. Like just it looked like he had the 2 Altart Karapikas, and they only run the 2. Which again, man, I thank you so much for that. I really like being able to bling this deck out. This is one of my absolute favorites. I was wondering, debating what I was going to bling out. There's 2 decks I want to bling out right now. I want to bling out the new Toto deck that I'm getting there. I really want to bling that thing out. And this deck, I really want to bling out. Like I'm still trying to pull the Altars from here. I don't think it's going to be possible for me to get all 4. It'd be nice, maybe. Yeah.
that's one thing that I do and don't like to see. Pretty much him using that for nothing
Yeah.
because there's nothing there.
To pump and
Yep.
just to get.
So I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste in a rush like that. Like he could have easily just pushed up the Gone for a hit and waited. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it just played with a 225 because you're not going to use a removal in 25, right?
No.
So it's just one that gets up that same stuff would have happened. He still would have hit him for 1, but you're not going to wait. Now you actually have a good removal target. Now you're like, yeah, all right, that's good for my
2.
removal.
So I'm just like, all right.
All right,
I'm like,
Neon.
let's risk it.
1, 2, 3. Yes, risk it. You have perfect energy.
No, I'm saying I played that one in front, so I'm hoping to get the Kurapika off of that. But I did not.
Is that a double? No, that's why you do this, because the Neon can trigger with this one.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just like, well, I at least got something to block anything that doesn't have impact. So I'm just like 4,000.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, he never set that as active.
Active. Yeah. I don't think he was going to block with the Gone anyways. Final trigger. Come on, Unit Arena. Change the rules. Change the rules. Bondi, change the rules. If it's you get a final trigger from life, you get another life. And yeah, everyone's already playing 4. So it's not like it's going to be unbalanced.
Yeah.
Right, did he take the extra draw? It looked like it. It got to push that AP forward a little bit. Looks like he's paying 2, so it could be a Ahsoka play.
That or Neon.
Where would you Neon? I guess you could Neon off the back row to get a 7. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's legal move. That's legal move. Sorry, I forgot that Ahsoka was cheaper.
Mine. You got rid of mine.
Okay.
And of course, he can't attack with that. I'm glad that.
Yeah.
Because I was just keeping an eye on that because I was like, he keeps playing them like that.
Yeah. Neat. That's just why we put him in rested, guys. It
One,
seems
play
kind
that,
of like
check the top. Another
like
one.
it. Oh, another one of these crop guys.
Yep. So I'm just okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
Well, you'll be able to turbo through and search through your deck here. Ooh, it's open to
Ahsoka.
back it up. Okay.
Just like, what else can I do?
Got a decent front row now. Oh, here we go. Now we got to
Something
snipe.
like that. Yep.
He's like, oh, his god. All right. Yeah, that's a nothing.
Which I always love to see.
Right? Beautiful art, just no trigger. Do you know that the winners for those things are going for like $5? I need to get my hands on some of them. The foil winners.
Yep.
Yeah, $5. Got to get my hand on playset. Got my hands on the release ones, but the super pre-release, I think it was Jay Wizzle ended up walking away with the huge school. Hey guys, it's not One Piece. I know, man. I know One Piece is on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays. This one, Union Arena. We're checking out all the different games from Bandai because this is just we play a lot of games here.
If it's more
Yeah.
than just Hunter x Hunter, it's got Hunter x Hunter, Bleach,
Bleach.
about to have JJK, gonna have Code Geass December, Demon Slayer, One
Mhm.
Punch Man,
Guys,
just a bunch of things.
yeah, seriously. This game is so much fun. It just came out here in the September. We've been playing it pretty religiously every week and getting some good practice. Most of us are going to be representing, Humbro is going to be representing the Union Arena Worlds because it was easy entry. You just had to sign up. But we're on the waiting list. I don't want to specify. I want to say like, oh, we're in. We're on a waiting list. And the second waiting list opens up the 29th of November. 29th of November.
Let's do that. And I'm like, oh, I want to keep that on top.
Yeah, you do. I'm sorry, Midnight, one more time?
We are also One Piece players too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're in One Piece for we got some people representing the Last Chance qualifiers.
Hey, I
Good
like rating
tournaments.
so much. Let's rate again. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's do that. And then
Karapika takes out Karapika.
it's like, all right.
Gone.
But he can't rate.
No, because he has no targets. This is why you keep it going on the field.
And I'm like, okay, let's attack again.
All right, this one no snipe because it wasn't just put in play.
Yeah, but 5,000 impact still
Yeah.
pretty powerful.
And
Just like, oh,
ooh, okay,
plus
this one.
3,000.
This is gonna make one of these favorable
we'll do
attacks.
that. I'm like, okay. He's
Yeah.
gonna block with that.
And Ahsoka. Oh yeah, you were checking the top. You left it there last time.
Yep.
All right, this one nothing. 2 cost, great card, just no trigger ability, unfortunately.
Yep.
All right, so
And-
2 to 5.
Yep. Right now, I could literally just block both of them.
So the only way that he's getting out of this is he's got to get a gone out and he's got to double fishing rod you. But he needs to pay 1 AP just to get Loriorio strong enough for the fishing rod.
Yep.
So we'll see how he comes back from this. Oh, he pays. There we go.
Yep. So, I
So-
said, all right, I'm not gonna block it now.
But if he can get out, right now he needs a hunter's license. He needs to get out gone. He needs a fishing rod. Here's gone. No raid. Just a vanilla.
And then I stopped him for a sec because I'm like, that's because he was trying to use the ability.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
nope, you need to
gotta
raid for that.
Yep,
He's like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, if you put it out without it being raided, basically anything inside the box that says raid is null and void.
Yep.
You have to raid. There are cards that have the stuff above it. Those are always active regardless. But the raid box only if you raid it.
Like I told him, I think the only one is Renji right now.
Yeah. All right, we got a 5K impact. Not going to block. What's we got?
And then-
Plus 3,000?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yes. It's like
I'm like, I'll give it to Hisoka.
is he just conceding?
Yeah. Because and then I was like, well, I had another Kurapika.
Yeah.
So-
Ooh, we still got one more game.
Yep.
Tie game. I thought he was gonna I could see them all.
And then also had one in life, so
Oh yeah, you were gonna hit all those. This is showcasing the strength of like go tall. You saw he didn't get either of his Kropicas out in play. He couldn't get the energy going. But like that's the high risk, high reward, right?
Yep.
You get to have your big tall creatures put a bunch of Kropicas, 7 cost Kropicas in the 5,000 BP. Like just but mine a little more variety. Play a little more of the going in front stuff. I don't know if this match would actually declare which one's better, but I like the idea.
Yeah, I know one thing I was also telling him too, just like you could have had final triggers like this, so you could have survived. You never know.
I think he's just so much in a hurry right now.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to get to practice for the Yellow Cup, and he's trying to get out there because he put together a really funny deck. Guys, check us out tomorrow. It's gonna be great. You're gonna see what I feel is like one of the greatest memes of all time. Just doing really well in the Yellow Cup. So yeah, he puts you on the awesome. He knows the deck now. He knows it takes a draw. It's good. Kropika pass. And not the greatest 0-drop to see off the top. Really want to see. It's good to have. Just you want to see Zapile.
Yep.
See the
100%.
All right, here's the pumper from Mito and Leorio. Okay.
Because when he
Decent
first
combo.
played her, I'm like, oh, that stinks that he had to play her. Then later, I'm like, okay, well, never mind.
Yeah, it's all about the on plays for me. And the beautiful part is I don't have to play the 4 0-drop Karapikas because of the way my build is there. And that's why I like mine. Because I don't like playing with those 0-drops. But in yours, you have to play those. And both these, they have triggers, but they have no on playability. And playing my version, I get to play Mito. And both of us obviously playing Zapile.
Yeah. As you can tell, I have no double energy right now.
Down to 3 AP turn. So we're gonna see maybe the 3 cost. Oh, drawing. That's early in the game. Not a great sign.
Yep, especially considering that I'm just like, okay.
Okay, pushing forward. So we got a 2-drop.
Another one.
Another Karapika 0 cost. Really low card, but at least you're gonna utilize it. Get something. We got to get.
I was like, okay, well, your turn.
Yeah.
It shows you how my hand must be right now.
Right. 3 AP. We're gonna see. Oh, and he's drawn. Man, both you guys on a really bad openers.
Yep.
Haven't like draw. I love the fact that you can draw, but you really shouldn't be using it towards anything but the end game. Like to just get some extra answers.
Yep.
Using it early on, it just showcases you got a weak hand.
Yep.
All right. So here's 3 energy. We're gonna see 4 energy. Oh, smart. My man is
Yeah,
learning.
when he did that, I was like, oh,
Are you gonna give me a target for to remove?
pretty much. But it moved it back, and I was like, okay.
Smart. All right, now we're seeing some double pip energy production. So we're up to 5. Need 2 more to get them perfect here.
I was just like, don't want to.
Double AP. So it's a neon play?
No, because I used one to draw.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So I'm just like, all right, let's check the
License.
top so I could start actually looking for things.
Right. And got nothing.
Which I'm like, yay.
All right, pass him back. I imagine this turn he's going to move that Leorio up. Love when we're seeing some actual play with it, because most of the time we didn't get to see any play.
Yeah.
There's only 2 in each of our decks, so like the chances we get to see him all the time, not great.
Yeah.
But we get to showcase how powerful this card is, because you and I have been talking about this for like a month. This card is the truth.
Yeah. It's really good.
Extra investment. Here we go.
One
Gone.
fishing rod.
Okay, yep, Gon's out there.
I was like, which is
You've got
because he was about to do that one. No, he was about to do that one.
because he couldn't do the 4, right? But if he pays the 1 AP for this, he can do it. He has gone out. He pays the 1 AP. This comes 5K. Yep. So now he can remove this one.
Yep.
Oh, nice. You walked him through that. Nice.
I know he realized it.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just like, okay. I was like, that's weird, but okay.
All right. Early gunplay, a little risky, a little risky. Leaving yourself with 3 energy. There's a
Looks like
get.
draw.
Oh, it's draw cards. And impact. And he should be drawn after this one. Raid.
Raid. And
You have a gun?
I'm like, yay, I can raid.
You want to say that earlier? He forgot to draw as well. Like,
Yeah.
man, the amount of times.
And then
no,
I
did
think
you
I
remind him?
Yeah. You like how I remember?
Yeah, you remembered against his trigger, but you didn't remember yours. That's good. That's
I don't
humble of
like
you, though. That's
drawing,
really
apparently.
humble of you, though.
I don't like drawing, apparently. So my opponent is just like, yeah, you can go ahead and draw, but me, no. I don't need it. Like SpongeBob when he needed water. He's like,
Right.
I don't need it. Then neon. So now I'm at that
Ooh.
7.
Here we go. Top 3. 4. 3.
4.
4.
And then
Oh, right into the crop.
Beetle Saw just like, yay. I'm like, yeah.
It's like, calm down, but I haven't got to the attack step yet. It's just, it's gone.
Yep. So
All right. You're still trying to play the main. He's like, which life do you want?
Yep. I was just like, let me play this in
Like,
the
let
back
me
and
play
check the
the
top real
main.
quick. I'm like,
On his license, that's okay.
yeah, I'll keep that back to extend some stuff in case he gets rid of some things. So I'm just
All
like,
right.
And
This
then,
one, get a pump, right?
play from hand.
I'll play from hand. That's
Yeah,
what they
2 or
call it.
less.
All right.
And I think he was going to go from there. I'm like, it's from hand. It'd be cool if it was from discard.
from
But
the- yeah, like the purple.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's so good. Getting it right from the sideline.
he's definitely from hand. And he's like,
Okay.
all right, let's
Ooh,
put that
there we go. Put this in play and pump. Now we got a
Yep.
blocker.
4,000. So he can
So you can block the
that
gone.
one. Yep.
Smart, because that had impact, so you can just stop that right away.
Yep.
Unfortunately, still gonna take the life, but it's nice. Oh, I hate that doesn't have a trigger. I hate that doesn't have a trigger. It's such a good card. Just absolutely necessary in all these decks.
Yep.
I love that if you're playing green, you have to 4 copies of this one.
And then if you're me, you love seeing his energy line right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just like,
Got
all right,
4.
he's
You can't do
green.
anything.
I'm like, he's green. He only got 4. He's gonna have to invest at least 1 Dawn or AP to literally just play something good.
In the energy line, yeah. Just to play any card. Because the Oreo's the only thing you can play from hand.
Yep.
Everything else at 5 cost. Okay, this one's gonna pump, so now he's at 5. So everything but the
A 4.
Karapika's. He's at 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Leorio with
Oh.
yeah.
All
I
right,
was
so-
like, yeah, 4, 5.
Now at 6. Gonna see gone. Okay.
And then I love to see that too. I was like, oh, he got that off of Neon.
So not the greatest, but he is gonna look at the top 5 and get himself another friend. Hopefully he doesn't whiff. This thing doesn't whiff that often in my deck, but it can. It's not impossible. Sometimes I have had 1-2 times in practice hands where I drew nothing but gons off the top. I was like, really, deck? All right, really? All right, gets a Kropka. Does he have the energy to play that one? Or no, he shouldn't be able to. No, because he played the one Mito, sorry. Played the Mito to get this energy to be able to play that. Yeah, he's got a full grip. He's got a late game, but if he doesn't survive this round, it's not gonna matter. The hand looks gorgeous. But he's gotta survive this turn.
Right now I've got 4 impacts.
Jeez. And 3 life. So he's got to hit the finals to survive this.
You know what's fun?
Oh. Off the top.
I'm just like, all right, let's see if we can get another Neon.
Because he can block 1.
Yeah.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore. I was literally just going to point out, it's like, he can block that one.
Not anymore.
All right, so he has to hit the finals if he wants to survive. Oh, man, if he survives this, you're
I'm
done.
just like, all
You're
right.
done. If he survives this, you're done.
I'm like, get rid of
And he
Leorio.
has it.
Yeah, he was about to do that. I'm like, but I'm like, Leorio dies from that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But this one pumps too, so both of them
Yep.
should be pumped up here, but only by 1,000, right?
So I'm just like, okay, you can do that.
Come on.
Draw.
That's a draw card.
Are they at what, 4,000?
Final? No. Oh, man. What a close game. I'm telling you, if he would have survived that turn, over.
Then it
it's
had
over.
another Kurapika in life, and then
And another
Emperor
removal.
time.
Yeah.
So,
Woo. That was an intense battle. There you have it. If you guys want to base it on one match, the 7 cost, green Hunter is supreme. If you want to base it on that one match,
that's why he's a specialist.
he is. Yes, really good battle. I really enjoyed seeing it. I can't wait to see you on camera. I want to get some more reps in. I'm still biased. I'm still biased, but I think my deck is better. You guys tell me which one do you guys think is better. Comment on the deck list when you guys go to Exburst. Tell me what you guys think out of the two that you see there. Which one do you like the best? Love to hear it. And if you're on YouTube, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to see it. If you guys want to see a deck, or like, hey, I really want to see a Stern Rider deck, let me know. I've got 2, so I can try them out and put them on camera for you guys. We are getting ready for next week on Friday. The new pre-release is going to be on Saturday for us, but this Friday is going to be available to get the new JJK set. So super looking forward to it. Obviously, going to try my absolute darndest to put together a Boogie Woogie time and get my Toto Annihilation deck complete, ready to get for practice. But without further ado, we're going to get into the best moment, what most of you guys care about the most, those free packs coming your way. We got the wheel ready. Let's do a double check. And my moderator just left. I will check Twitter while my moderator is out there. I think we have every name on the list.
I think so.
Let's find out. Pull up my Twitter feed, see if anybody commented on the tweet. Let's go refresh. Watching us live. All right, no comments. No comments. 10 viewers out there, guys. You got some amazing free packs, guys. I check it every stream. So I do appreciate you guys checking me out. And you got 6 in chat. Remember, all you had to hit was !join to get yourself in here. I want to make sure the wheel's ready. In chat, not a bad wheel. Not a bad wheel. Let's go and check it out. All right. Looks like about nearly 50% of our viewers are definitely going to get their chance because you can only win one, guys. 1 pack per winner. First winner going to Nolan VIP, the man that's checked out. And he's already got 2 of these packs over here, too. Let me close this up real quick.
Maybe it's time for his big one.
Yeah, maybe this is finally the one that's going to be over the $20 limit. We're going to find out. Nolan, you've got 2 of these Hunter packs already. I feel like he wins almost every week. It's like, you got 2 of these things. Unfortunately, the total value, I think, was like $5 last we totaled it up. So let's see if we finally get you a hit and something valuing your time so we can get you that huge gift package, because these things are collecting dust over here. We want to see you in hand for some of the people that couldn't even get this access. I know, like, Australia right now, still hoping to be on hope that they're able to get these packs.
Yeah, same with Europe too, I think.
Yeah, there's some Europeans that are still waiting on this stuff. So I know I think they got some stuff coming your way, guys. Don't worry. Stay patient. Wide definition. Go to what's this one? Guareno. Hanzo. Batara. Hisoka. Wing. That's the 4 cost, right? Yeah, not the really good one. Spider tattoo. Bora. Getting really close to the first, maybe, rares. Heaven's Arena. Great Arc. Hey, here we go. The first one. This is a really good utility.
Yep.
Fishing Rod, not a whole lot of value, but still, great card. Love seeing going in here. Yo! I think we might have finally gotten him over. Our first alt art, Hunter. Let's see what this thing's worth. Killua. See if you're up there over the $20 mark. I think we got, what we say, 5? Ready and waiting. Congratulations on the alt art. That's one of potentially 2 here. Actually, I'll let you guys see what I'm typing in here. You guys want to see the prices, right? Here we go. Alt art. Ooh, So close. You only need one more win, and he's in. That's so close. Nolan VIP got this. He's up to what looks like $16. Only needs $4 more, and this thing's going to be sent out to him out in Europe. So, congratulations, dude. This is going to be waiting for you. Man, this guy's going to have a whole box by the time we send this thing out. But congratulations. That's huge, man. That's huge. Like, this is one that Midnight really wants, too. But Nolan getting it in 3 weeks in a row. Potentially, I got to look back at the bottom split. But Nolan, congratulations. This is sitting here waiting for you, bud. Stack this up right. 2 more packs to go. Potentially 1 more hit left. Let's see what we get. Go back to the wheel. Want to open this one? All right. The name, you can remember, gets removed because you can only win once. Next pack goes to... Prod M. Joey. All right, Prod.
From YouTube.
Yeah, from YouTube. Congratulations. Thank you so much. If you're out in YouTube land, I'll try to find your message and the follow. I'll try to get you a DM you as best I possibly can because we got to get you in our Discord. Got to get you on my Discord so I can get your address and get this out to you. Experience Rick. Hit exclamation point join. Thank you so much for the follow. Dude, hit exclamation point join. You can get your chance for the last pack. Thank you, Experience Rick. Appreciate it. Thank you. Wing Bisky. That's a non-foil, right? Gone. And Krollo. That's huge. That's a big hit. Oh, that Krollo looks so sick. I was hoping for like a signature, but you know, sometimes you just gotta get what you get. This is an absolute gross. Man, you ripped this package apart.
Yeah, it wasn't coming apart. I'm like, okay.
All right. I usually like to keep them in there so I can keep them together. So this is Prod M. Joey. Where's the sticky? Oh, can I get the sticky? I need Prod M. Joey written on this one. Guys, winning from YouTube land. Congratulations. And thank you for the follow out there. Appreciate it. If you guys can find me on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it because I need to get to 500 followers to actually get paid. But it is what it is. We're a growing channel. Thank you so much. All right, and we're going to give away the last pack right here, guys. Experience, Rick. Come on. Exclamation point join. Come on, Experience. Experience, Rick. Just hit this in the chat. I appreciate the follow, dude. Chance to win. I'll give you 30 seconds because I think they're a little bit behind. Type this, maybe? Maybe? Or maybe you'll give me the next time? Alrighty. Alright. So we're going to open the last pack. We'll get to the wheel. It's alright. I appreciate it. It's going to go out to somebody out here. So, who's it going to be? The final pack for today's stream. We got 3 more for next stream, and then we're finally moving up to JJK. Oh. Trident Ninja. He was the one that was from overseas, right? Yeah, he's from Europe. There's your first of mini packs. Trident. Let's see if maybe you get a signature card. Send it just right out to you. You get that 1 pick versus the 3 packs that Nolan VIP has. All right. Oh, guess this was going to force me to zip. Using weaker blue at the bottom. Trident Ninja. Thank you. All right. Jeez, these things are just being difficult today. All right, let's see if it's over 20 bucks. I'm sending it out your way. Let's see what we got here. Puckle. Franklin. The Company. Shadow Beasts. Genthru. Krollo. Toriyamon. I should know that. It's a good show. Testing Gate. Is this Elena or Ida? Elena. Kurapika. And okay. That's right. Zeno. Which you saw will play. Oh, going freaks. This is a double rare pack. Ooh. means there's either a hit left here for what's potentially a Gold Dawn, a Alt Art, or anything, or that was the only hit. Because remember, these boxes come with 1 or 2 hits.
Dang, I didn't know that there was gold on in this.
Oh, gold. I'm sorry, foil AP. Foil AP. So you still do those peer review packs were awesome, weren't they?
Are you still doing the thing with pass it forward if they don't want it?
Oh yeah, there's always the option for passing it forward. Always the option. So if for any reason, Trade Ninja, if you're just like, you know what, this is whatever, just want to pass it forward, you always have that option. Thank you very much. And anybody else who wins in here, you do have this option to say, hey, don't waste your money on this. Just build it up and someone else gets 2 packs next time. Always have that option. We'll get a hold of these guys, DM the Trade Ninja, just let them know that we're building up the stash for you, bud. Thank you so much. And that's about it for this. Do you have any closing statements you want to?
Just if you have the chance to play it, just try.
Seriously, guys, the game is a lot of fun. Hopefully you got to see some of that in the gameplay here. I've had a tremendous amount of fun time covering it, playing the game, and just getting into practice. All of us getting ready. If you're going to see us in Bondi Card Fest in January, please say hi. We'd love to see you. We're hoping to do pretty well in Worlds. Who knows, with the practice and with that sim. Huge shout out to the guy that created the sim, dude. Seriously. I appreciate everything you've been putting into it so we have some way to get some extra games in. And I hope to see you guys again next Sunday, JJK. It's going to be a lot of fun. And tomorrow, for those One Piece fans, we got the Yellow Cup. Stay tuned. And as always,